Good evening and welcome to Milton High School's Honors Night. I would first like to thank Kang Pan for that beautiful piano prelude. All right. Tonight we will be recognizing students for their high academic achievements and inducting new members into the Spanish Honor Society, French Honor Society, and National Honor Society, and the Quill and Scroll Journalism Society. Without further ado, I am honored to announce the Associate Principal, Mr. Kleinschmidt, who will be sharing a few words with us.
I'm not sure who that is, but I have one fan here tonight. So, no, thank you. My name is Matt Kleinschmidt. I'm an Associate Principal here at Milton High School, and I just want to welcome everybody here. We are here tonight to celebrate the accomplishments of our students. As we were told, we're going to celebrate our top scholars. We're going to see who our Presidential Academic Excellence Awards are, our academic letters and academic bars, and we're going to induct some ladies and gentlemen into our National Honor Society. So we're very excited about that. Tonight is a night to celebrate all of the accomplishments of our students and the individuals that got them. I want to thank some people tonight, as you know we always do at the start of these things. I want to thank our parents. Thank you for your involvement. Your support of your students, parents and guardians, stand by these young, I was going to say boys and girls, but ladies and gentlemen, and support them through everything that they do. So thank you very, very much for all that you do for your students. And yeah, it's great to have wonderful families here in Milton School District. To our staff for their flexibility, their dedication. They've been asked to do a lot of different things in a lot of different ways this school year, and I want to commend them for rising to the occasion and always remembering that they're trying to do what's best for kids in everything that they do. So thank you to our staff. And finally, to our scholars here tonight, thank you all very, very much for your resilience. Finding your way through obstacles, working hard, some of you harder than you've ever had to work before, and just persevering through what has been a very, very challenging school year and maintaining those extremely high academic standards that you hold for yourself. So congratulations to all of you. And at this time, I'm going to turn it back over to Ms. Toberman. She will be our MC for the evening. She's an amazing student, one of the hardest working that we have, one of our best. And she greets me every day at the front door with a smile that I can see right through that mask. So, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Kleinschmidt. Now I'd like to introduce our guest speaker, Mrs. Weideman. Mrs. Weideman has been a school psychologist for 34 years and a Milton High School psychologist for 6 years. Mrs. Weideman will be retiring this year, so please give a round of applause for Mrs. Weideman.
Thank you, Ellen. First of all, I want to congratulate all of you for being here tonight. It's unbelievable to me that this was 41 years ago that I was getting ready to graduate from high school myself.
Appleton High School was class of 1980. June of 1980 was a very different world than May of 2021. You will notice, I imagine, that I didn't say 41 years ago I was sitting exactly where you are today, because I wasn't sitting exactly where you are today, not just because this isn't Appleton, Wisconsin, but because I did not receive any honors in high school. Well, except for our choir did get second place in a national competition, and that was pretty exciting. But I was not recognized for any of my individual skills. And this was also a time when students were basically recognized for two things. They were recognized for academics, and they were recognized for sports. Growing up, I got a lot of attention for being smart, whatever that is. I learned to read before I went to kindergarten. I got good grades in elementary school, and my teachers wrote those long report cards by hand, singing my praises. My older sister, on the other hand, she struggled in school, and my parents were comparison. They would say things to her like, "Why are you the student your sister is?" And when she's 7 years older than you, awkward. Well, the thing is that my performance in school started to, I guess it kind of evened out as I got older. I was tracked with the high-achieving kids in 7th grade, but I struggled in geography class, and so for the next year, I was put with the average kids, and I stayed there for the rest of my public school career. Another time I'll have to tell you how I feel about academic tracking. In high school, I was pretty comfortable doing my best, and to be sure, I did do my best, as long as it was in classes that I liked and felt comfortable. But if I was challenged, and especially if the class wasn't required for graduation, well, I would just quit. So I dropped advanced biology because it was just too hard. My senior year of high school consisted of advanced English, which was geared for college-bound students, choir, and PE. I'm not kidding, that was it. It was always understood in my family that I was going to college. I was going to a four-year college. It was not a question. My parents both had some post-high school education, and two of three of my older siblings also had some post-high school education. But at the time, I would be the first one to work on a college degree. My brother later went on to earn his master's degree, but in 1980, I was breaking new ground. There was also never a question at all that I would be successful. I was told over and over and over how smart I was. My high school counselor told me you can be whatever you want to be. But there was no real talk on how to make that happen, or that I might actually put to work at it, or how to do that. Well, I had wanted to be a nurse since I was 10 years old, and so my junior year of high school, I went about looking into colleges that had nursing programs, and I applied to UW Claire, and I got accepted, so I thought, no problem. Well, you will know that I am standing here today, and I am not a nurse. I went to college, and while I didn't need to take what they called zero credit classes for no credit because your skills were not at the level you needed to be in college, I struggled greatly my freshman year. I was taking advanced biology, freshman English, biochemistry, and Spanish. Well, I did great in English, but everything else, not so much. I dropped classes to try to get my grades up in the required pre-nursing classes, but it did not work. But I did get that A in English. Well, I continued over the next year or so to attempt to get accepted into 2 different nursing schools, but I did not make it. And so I was now at Winona State University with sophomore status, but I had no plan. As I said, it was a given that I was going to college, but I never learned how to actually study. I never learned how to ask for help. I never learned how to actually evaluate my strengths or how to improve my weaknesses. So I was now adrift, and all I could think about was that I didn't belong there. I had no alternative plan, because if not college, what? I hadn't learned perseverance like you have. I didn't have any grit, the ability to keep going when things get tough. I dropped hard classes in high school because I didn't want to work that hard. And the standards of the time let me do that. I thought being smart, whatever that was, would carry me through, but it didn't. So I was now 200 miles from home, and I didn't have a plan. I didn't have my family or my school friends to pull me up. I had to figure it out. I did figure it out. You probably guessed that. Changed my major to psychology with an English minor, and I read Shakespeare, and I loved abnormal psych. Did not like statistics, but I pushed and made it through. And I listened to my college advisor, and I ended up going to grad school for school psychology, and this is my 34th year, which I also can't believe. And I've enjoyed my career very much. You are all sitting here because at a young age, you have achieved a lot, and you have a lot to be proud of. I am positive that you have all worked very hard. I am also hoping you know some things that I didn't know 41 years ago. I'm hoping you know that there are many paths to a good future that involve a 4-year college degree, and many that do not. I hope you know that part of learning is failing, or at least not knowing right away how to do something. I hope you know that the things you work hardest for are often the most rewarding. And I hope you know that everyone needs help sometimes, and being the one who asks the question in class almost often will make everybody else in the class really grateful. I hope you know at least one adult outside of your family who really and truly has your back and will help you and listen to you no matter what. I hope you also feel that unconditional positive regard from your family and friends your own age. Finally, I want you to know that working with students like you, and also students who aren't here tonight, has been one of the great joys of my life. Congratulations to all of you, and thank you for having me.
Thank you, Mrs. Weideman. Next, I would like to introduce our principal, Mr. Billhorn, who will be announcing the top 10 scholars of the class of 2021.
All right, thank you, Ellen, and good evening, everyone. It's good to see everybody here. Tonight, before I introduce the Badger Conference top scholars, I also wanted to welcome parents too who are streaming in live, and all the guests, and thanks to Mr. Hall who's making sure that it's all working. Tonight, we're going to do things a little bit differently when we recognize the students. Normally, we ask students to walk across the stage and then line up in front of the stage. This evening, we're going to ask that once you walk across it, you just return to your seat so we can maintain that distancing. And likewise, when you do ask students to line up, we're going to try to keep the distance as much as we can when they line up in front. So, before they walk onto the stage. With that, I'd like to ask that those students who are being recognized as the Badger Conference top scholars to please come and line up at the stage. I have the privilege tonight to present to the Milton High School representatives of the Badger Conference top scholars. Many think of the Badger Conference as one of the top athletic high school conferences in the state of Wisconsin, which it certainly is. However, the association of the 16 high schools that comprise the Badger also form an academic coalition where we share instructional, curricular, and programming ideas. Together, we work to create the best high school programming in the state of Wisconsin. We take pride that the Badger Conference high schools are annually boast the strongest state report cards, excellent advanced placement and ACT scores, and top college admissions. Normally, every April, we hold a ceremony to bring all the top scholars from across the Badger Conference schools together. However, due to the pandemic, we're awarding those awards at each school's awards ceremony. I am exceedingly proud to name the 10 Milton Red Hawk top scholars. They are Elton Benushi, Aaron Kasidovic, Ida Flathammer, Lucille Jelezinski, Nolan Langer, Todd Myers, Kang Pan, Eleanor Parker, Haley Shores, and Ellen Toberman. Ladies and gentlemen, the Badger Conference top scholars. And now I'd like to introduce MHS Associate Principal, Ms. Tara Huber.
Hello. Tonight I'm here to announce the President's Award for Educational Excellence. A little background on this award. Honoring student achievement and hard work is the purpose of the President's Education Award Program. The program gives recognition from the President of the United States to those students whose outstanding efforts have enabled them to meet the challenging standards of excellence. Students must meet the standards set forth by the federal government. Will the following students please come forward to accept their award if you want to line up on the right-hand side of the stage there. In alphabetical order we will call you, so please try and distance. And I ask that you hold your applause until all names have been read. Altan Banushi, Katie Bills, Taylor Bow, Aaron Kadzinovic, Henlin Cusick, Rebecca Emerson, Nicholas Fiebig, Zoe Fisher. Ida Fladhammer, Hallie Hazy, Emily Hendrickson, Evan Jackson, Lucille Jeselinski, Evan Jordahl, Kylie Kress, Elise Kugelich, Tessa Lambert, Nolan Langer, Evan Martin. Emily McNett, Todd Myers, Joshua Nelson, Kang Pan, Eleanor Parker, Aiden Rupie, Helen Ryan, Haley Shores, Caroline Silla, Julia Steinke, Ellen Toberman, Mason Vilbrandt, and Alexis Witt. Congratulations to all.
Thank you, Mrs. Huber. Next, I will announce the students who have achieved their academic letter by completing 6 quarters of high honors. I would like to ask the applause to be held until after all the names have been called. So if all these students would please line up to the right of the stage, that'd be great. Andrew Berseriel, Jesse Bennett, Braden Budworth, Fat Boy, Kennedy Carr, Ariana Chamberlain, Amanda Kinsinovic, Alexander Evans, Megan Everett, Leah Gonzarowski, Samantha Henry, Katrina Henry, Chayton Jensen, Mesa Johns, Elisha Johnson, Hannah Camberzelt, Sydney Knabel, Kelsey Kempa, Melissa Kempa, Ariana Lacosier, Jackson Lee, Ava Locus, Ava McCumber, Taryn Malone, Owen McNally, McKenna Newell, Holly Wynn, Joseph Olson, Carolyn Pingle, Bailey Ratzberg, Abigail Ray, Gavin Riley, Zoe Schilling, Zachary Shore, Braden Slagle, Allison Sullivan, Madison Titus, Brianna Urban, Amelia Urbick, Savannah Vid, Colton Waltz, Maddie Wanless, Chelsea Woltz, Xander Wietrick, Caitlin Zeal, Grace Jong, and Leah Zitsky. Congratulations. Now we will be celebrating the students that have earned their first bar by completing 9 quarters or trimesters of high honors. So will those students please form a line at the right of the stage? All right, Abigail Anderson, Vanessa Barrios, Samantha Benson, Gavin Gagan, Kylie Hawkinson, Evan Jackson, Malia Kingsley, Kennedy Schneider, Danielle Sergel, Kyla Swanson, Jolie Walsh, and James Watson. Congratulations. Now we will be celebrating the students who have earned their second bar by completing 12 quarters or trimesters of high honors. So will those students please come to the right of the stage? Lindsay Heitzman, Bailey Turk, and Mason Vilbrandt. All right. Now we will be celebrating the students who have earned their third bar by completing 15 quarters of high honors or trimesters. So will those students please come to the right of the stage? Taylor Bow, Aaron Kinsinovic, Ida Flathammer, Allison Harmel, Emily Hendrickson, Lucille Jalzinski, Olivia Johnson, Juliet Carlin, Tessa Lambert, Nolan Langer, Samantha Lee, Evan Martin, Emily McNett, Michaelan Moen, Todd Myers, Joshua Nelson, Kang Pan, Eleanor Parker, Alexandria Pingle, Reese Rutowski, Kellen Ryan, Haley Shores, Elise Silla, Caroline Silla, Louisa Smith, Julia Stanky, and Ellen Toberman. Congratulations. We will now be inducting new members into our school's into our school's honor societies. So first, I would like to introduce Mara Talbeck as she inducts the new members into the French Honor Society.
Bonsoir tout le monde. Je m'appelle Mara Talbeck. Je représente la Société Honoraire de Français. The National French Honor Society's aim is to promote high standards of scholarship, cultivate appreciation of Francophone cultures, and further solidarity in the vast French-speaking world. The motto of the National French Honor Society is L'homme qui sait deux langues en vaut deux. It means a person who knows two languages is worth two people, and is meant to recognize the achievements of students who have made French scholarship a priority, acknowledging that multilingualism is the norm for the majority of the world's population. The Milton High School chapter of the National French Honor Society has adopted a secondary motto, a quote from Charlemagne: Avoir une autre langue, c'est de posséder un autre âme. To have another language is to possess another soul. We choose this motto because it is expansive and inclusive, not limiting us to two languages only, but allowing for many. We recognize the value of learning all languages while also appreciating the internationality of the French language in particular. French is spoken on every continent by over 300 million people worldwide at last count. Our inductees tonight are truly joining a worldwide community. All students inducted tonight have maintained an A average in their French courses over the last year and a half and have achieved an overall academic grade point average of 3.0 or higher. Graduating seniors who maintain their standing in the society wear honor cords in the colors of the flag of France, symbolize their dedication to the learning of this language. Tonight we celebrate the achievements of my fellow Francophone scholars. Please hold your applause until all of our inductees have received their awards. Et maintenant, je vous présente les nouveaux membres de la Société Honoraire de Français. Okay, you can come up if your name is on the thing. Sorry. Jonathan Flowers. Charlotte Holly. Mesa Johns. Jasmine Kraus. Holly Shores. Leo Strand. Mara Talbeck. Damari Tello. And Bethany Vidruck. Nous vous félicitons en reconnaissance de vos efforts distingués. Nous vous applaudissons.
Thank you, Mara, and congratulations to all the new inductees of the French Honor Society. Next, I would like to introduce Elise Kuglich, as she will tell you about the Spanish Honor Society and announce the new inductees.
Good evening. My name is Elise Kuglich, and I am a senior member of the Milton High School's chapter of the National Spanish Honor Society. Thank you for joining me tonight as we induct 33 new members. These students have shown dedication to learning the Spanish language as well as a strong interest in the many cultures of the Spanish-speaking world. All students inducted tonight have maintained an A average in their Spanish courses over the last year and a half and have achieved an overall academic grade point average of 3.0 or higher. Graduating seniors in the society wear red and gold honor cords, the colors of the flag of Spain, to symbolize their dedication to the learning of this language. I will now address the new inductees and call them to the stage to receive their certificate of membership. Estimados iniciados, han dedicado mucho tiempo y esfuerzo para aprender la lengua española y para entender sus muchas bellas culturas. Esta noche les damos la bienvenida a esta sociedad académica. Continúan trabajando y dedicándose al aprendizaje del idioma español y al conocimiento de sus culturas. Felicitaciones. Ahora los invitaré al escenario para recibir su certificado. And then now you guys can line up over there. Abigail Anderson. James Axe. Luke Billhorn. Elena Borgwart. Haley Ferguson. Alyssa Fons. Haley Hammond. Ryder Jarzin. Marissa Jaskula. Morgan Kenyon. Asia Kozer. Sarah Kronberg. Emma Cruz. Rachel Colt. Ariana Lecousier. Maita Lee. Aiden Leno. Morgan Messer. Jenna Mullen. Molly Myers. Connor Optel. Kaylee Phillips. Jennifer Powers. Jasmine Powell. Erica Soderbach. Kennedy Schneider. Grace Schnell. Madeline Schutz. Addison Salama. Allie Sullivan. Anna Tan. Tim Wallace. And Noelle Washkowiak. Congratulations to our new inductees.
Thank you, Elise, and congratulations to all the new inductees of the Spanish Honor Society. Now I would like to introduce the president of the National Honor Society, Ida Flanhammer, as she will announce the new inductees of the National Honor Society.
Thank you, Ellen. Hi, I'm Ida Flathammer, and I'm the president of the National Honor Society. Membership in the National Honor Society is one of the highest honors that can be awarded to a high school student. Chapters in more than 22,000 high schools across the nation strive to give practical meaning to the Society's goals of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. These 4 ideals are the basis for selection of members. No student is included simply because of high academic average. Milton High School students with 3.5 or higher GPAs are invited to apply to NHS. Faculty members will then evaluate the students on scholarship, service, leadership, and character. The National Honor Society strives to commend the total student who excels in all of these areas. This evening's inductees meet the scholarship, service, leadership, and character for membership in Milton High School's chapter of National Honor Society. Congratulations, everyone. And now, if your name is on the pamphlet, can you please come up to the stage? Abby Anderson, Marika Arioli, James Axe, Ethan Babcock, Samantha Benson, Luke Billhorn, Katie Bills, Kaylee Bowe, Alana Borgwart, Brendan Byers, Mackenzie Duell, Haley Ferguson, Alyssa Fons, Holly Garbner, Kylie Hawkinson, Haley Hammond, Zoe Hughes, Molly Jeggy, Marissa Kausula, Peyton Jensen, Alyssa Johnson, Jordan Carolyn, Asia Kosher, Sarah Kronberg, Rachel Colt, Ariana LaCrocher, Morgan Mesher, Lydia Miller, Genevieve Mullen, Molly Myers, Connor Opdahl, Haley Phillips, Jennifer Powers, JC Price, Mason Pustari, Ella Rau, Arika Satterbach, Kennedy Schneider, Grace Snell, Madeline Schutz, Maggie Schut, Olivia Scheiter, Holly Shannon, Zachary Shore, Natalie Silvius, Addison Salma, Adrian Smithson, Annison Stenson, Danielle Sturgill, Allison Sullivan, Savannah Swopes, Mara Tackleback, Alexander Turnertz, Kilbury Thomas, Timothy Wallace, Jolie Walshy, Maddie Wanless, Noel Washkovike, James Watson, and Carmen Ziegelman. Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you, Ida, and congratulations to all the new inductees of the National Honor Society. Next, I would like to introduce Mrs. Brechtel, as she will tell you about the Quill and Scroll Society and announce the new inductees.
Good evening. Congratulations, everybody. The Quill and Scroll International Journalism Society honors students at our school who have dedicated their time and shown excellence in skills contributing to the publication of the yearbook, the Talon, and or the school newspaper, MHS Today. Quill and Scroll members must have been enrolled in the journalistic publications class for at least 3 semesters, earning an A in each of those semesters, or they must have been an active member of the yearbook or newspaper staff for at least 2 years. Furthermore, the student must have exemplary, independent completion of at least 10 publications or photo assignments within this time period. Lastly, all Quill and Scroll members must have an overall GPA of 3.0 or higher. Working on the newspaper and the yearbook staff involves a lot of typical scholastic skills like reading, writing, and editing. But journalism students must also master skills that are not always easy, but incredibly important in their present and future lives. These skills include communicating face-to-face, sort of, this year, managing time, accurately recording and interpreting others' words, maintaining objectivity, and taking interest in the events within and surrounding our school and community. Perhaps what most sets our organization apart is the publication of our work. Often, our schoolwork and other activities are never shared beyond our teachers, our parents, and a few classmates. But when we put out a newspaper or publish a yearbook, we have the extra incentive and responsibility to get it right because everyone might see it, and in fact, many people pay for what we do. Being journalists demands that we take great pride and care in what we do so that others can be entertained, informed, and recognized. Tonight's inductee could not be with us, but I want to recognize him nonetheless. He is currently in Daytona Beach, Florida, preparing for the National Gymnastics competition. I have no doubt that he will be making us just as proud in the gym this weekend as he has in the classroom these last 4 years. On behalf of myself and our alumni Quill and Scroll members, congratulations to this year's Quill and Scroll inductee, Kellen Ryan.
Thank you, Ms. Brechtel. As we conclude Honors Night, our principal, Mr. Billhorn, will give some closing statements.
All right, thank you, Ellen. First of all, let's give a round of applause for Ellen for doing such a great job emceeing tonight. I'd like to thank all the students and parents and family, friends for helping us honor the students tonight for the academic awards and the induction into their societies. I'd also like to recognize, too, that we know and recognize that not all students were able to make it tonight. Because of this spring being what this spring is, I know there's a baseball game, there's other conflicts, and we have students who are also in quarantine as well. And I hope that they're tuning in tonight, that we're honoring you as well. You know, tonight we've been able to celebrate and recognize those students that have made the most of their opportunities here at Milton High School. And we celebrate their achievements and all that they've accomplished through their hard work. This year, really amongst all years, those students, you guys, have demonstrated the resiliency to tackle the rigorous classes and qualify for these honor societies and these awards, especially with what we've been going through for the last year. is really, really quite remarkable. We take pride in our academic achievements here at Milton High School. We really do. To be able to be qualified for the awards and to really tackle the academic rigor that we have at Milton High School, and also to qualify the honor societies tonight are national honor societies that have criteria that have been well established. To be able to be inducted and to make these societies is quite a feat. Let me once again say that as your principal, how proud I really am of you and all the hard work that you have done. This year, as probably more than any other year. This most certainly is going to be one of the more memorable Honor Society nights we've had here in our time here at Milton High School. It took a lot to put it together. I mentioned it before, but I'd like to thank MHS Red Hawk Media Advisor Tim Hall for putting this together online, and also Administrative Assistant Joanne Jenner for helping get us everything straight. I'd also like to recognize the faculty advisors, without whose guidance and tutelage students would not be able to be here tonight. The students for Quillen School, Ms. Sarah Brechtel. For the National Art Honor Society, Mr. Doivu. For the French Honor Society, Ms. Michelle Lapine-Usher and Ms. Alyssa Bratz. The Spanish Honor Society, Ms. Audra Reynolds, and then Ms. Sarah Harvardine for the National Honor Society. They all work very, very hard on behalf of their respective organizations to help and guide the students. Once again, I'd like to thank all who joined us tonight. Congratulations. We're looking forward to seeing our seniors soon at graduation, and for the other students too, hopefully more normal next year. Thank you once again. I'm proud of you guys. That's the close of our ceremony. With that too, I would like for the members, the seniors who were our Badger Conference top scholars, we are going to get a picture for the paper. I'd like to have you guys down front here with your award.